The O.J. Simpson Trial Episode 4 of 5 Evidence and Controversy: The Gloves, DNA, and Police Misconduct. As the O.J. Simpson trial unfolded, it became clear that the evidence at the heart of the case would be both the prosecution's strongest weapon and its most controversial element. The trial saw the introduction of DNA evidence on an unprecedented scale, a groundbreaking development that had the potential to decisively link Simpson to the murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. Yet, despite its scientific rigor, the evidence became mired in controversy, particularly due to questions of police misconduct and racial bias. One of the most iconic moments of the trial involved the infamous pair of gloves, one found at the crime scene and the other at Simpson's estate. The gloves were key pieces of evidence, with the prosecution arguing that they directly connected Simpson to the murders. However, during the trial, Simpson was asked to try on the gloves, which appeared too small for his hands. This moment, orchestrated by the defense and later emphasized by Johnny Cochran with the line, "If it doesn't fit, you must acquit," became a turning point in the trial, sowing doubt about the reliability of the evidence. In addition to the gloves, the trial heavily focused on DNA evidence, which was still a relatively new and complex field for jurors at the time. The prosecution presented DNA results that they claimed unequivocally tied Simpson to the crime scene, with blood from both victims found in Simpson's car, home, and on his clothing. Yet, the defense skillfully challenged the integrity of this evidence, pointing to potential contamination, mishandling, and even the possibility of planting evidence by the LAPD, particularly by Detective Mark Fuhrman, who was later exposed as having used racist language and exhibited racist behavior. Fuhrman's involvement became one of the most controversial aspects of the trial. The defense argued that Fuhrman's racism and history of misconduct cast doubt on the entire investigation, suggesting that he and other officers might have planted evidence to frame Simpson. This argument resonated deeply with the predominantly African American jury, who were already skeptical of the LAPD due to well-documented cases of police brutality and corruption. This episode takes a deep dive into the evidence presented during the trial, examining how the prosecution's reliance on physical and DNA evidence was undermined by the defense's focus on police misconduct and racial bias. We explore the impact of these controversies on the jury's perception of the case and how they contributed to the eventual outcome. The gloves, the DNA, and the specter of police corruption turned what should have been clear-cut evidence into a web of doubt, ultimately playing a crucial role in the trial's shocking verdict.